What's up, drive-thru toy fans? I'm Mitch Santona, and I've got 2012 McDonald's Looney Tunes Happy Meal full collection. First up, we're going to take a look at Sylvester. These are little plastic, kind of hollow-ish figures, but they stand well. Sylvester's got his head stuck in a bird cage, and there's Sylvester's head. He's got a kind of an expression of, well, I'm up to no good. But you spin this around, and suddenly, look at that. There's our little he-tawty-taw, a putty-tat. It's Tweety Bird. So basically this thing is like Manny Faces from the He-Man days, if you remember any of that. But here we go. First off, Sylvester. Speaking of Tweety Bird, here he is. A very nice representation of Tweety Bird. Very cute little Tweety Bird. And you can see what he's about to do. I can't really get this thing to crank and really take off like I want him to. Feels like that torsion spring is just about to snap. I've got it stressed all the way out, so I'll put him down. He might bob his head a couple times for you. There he goes. Look at Tweety. How cute. See ya. Next up, we have Lola Bunny. And Lola Bunny is basically just a figure that stands there. You're supposed to be able to bend her ears in different positions, but I haven't really found that it stays very well. I guess it kind of does. So you can just kind of aim her ears around. I don't know, scratch her back with it, dip it in ink, use it like a quill. I'm not sure. Maybe she rocks back and forth. But that's it. I guess this is Bugs' girlfriend, so I guess you kind of need her in the set. And speaking of Bugs, like Lola, well, Lola actually had a little bit more bendability in her. You could actually move her arms and stuff, and they're supposed to stay where you put them, and they kind of do a little bit. But not all that great. They just kind of bend back to where they want to go. Now, she's all rubbery and bendy, like her whole body. Bugs is basically plastic. Looks great, though. This is a fantastic figurine of Bugs Bunny, and I'm totally digging it. He does have a couple things, though. He does have bendy ears. You can kind of move those around a little bit. And Bugs, of course, goes, yeah, and does his thing, too, right? Another great sculpt is Daffy Duck. And what does Daffy do? Daffy's just enraged, probably at Bugs or something. He's got that little bit of a temper where he's got this inferiority complex, or I don't know, I'm getting big worded here on these little cartoon characters, but that's Daffy. Great little sculpt. He wiggles his arms back and forth. Maybe he's dancing, maybe he's enraged. Either way, it's a really cool Daffy Duck. Last we have the Wyly Coyote, and I'm completely digging this. Now he's got the Acme anvil smashed on his head. His eyes and tongue are hanging out. Looks like one of his little schemes has backfired. He's got posability here in his arms, and he has a gimmick. If you pull down on his tail like this, the Acme anvil has caused a lump on his head to grow. So that wraps it up for me, folks. I'm Mitch Santona. Thank you very much for tuning in to this 2012 McDonald's Happy Meal toy collection of the Looney Tunes. I'll see you guys later with some more drive-thru toys. Stick around and please subscribe.